Hey guys, it's Derek, and today's video is gonna be a little different. Be a really long video. I don't really know how will this go, and excuse the lighting. I'm using natural lighting right now, so if the lighting turns really weird, then I'm really sorry. So let's just get started with this video. Today's video, well, okay, so I don't know really how to start this video because it's really new to me. But I've been gay for, well, okay, I've been gay since I came out of my mom's vagina. But then I came out 3 years ago, and I was, I think, 13 and 14. Can't remember, but at such a young age. So before, a long time ago, when I was in like not university, what the fuck am I talking about? When I was in elementary school, teased me that I was so different, and I actually believed what they talked. Like I believed what they like said to me. It's like saying like being gay is the worst thing ever and no one will love you. I am so sorry. Did you just do that? Ew. I'm so sorry. Being gay is wrong and people will never love you and all that shit, and you had to like girls. So for grade 1 till I think grade 6 to going to 7, around like I think like 8 years, I forced myself to like girls, but I never liked a girl ever in my life. And a lot of people ask me who do I like and all that shit, so I just said the prettiest girl at my school, which I did, but I never said I would date that person. But then every time they ask me if I was gay, I always say no. I always deny it because I just wanted to fit in. Like I didn't really understand who I like. Nobody got me or get me. I'm so sorry. This is so new to me. But then, you know, so I was pretty much insecure about the whole gay thing, and I was like so insecure. Like a lot of people hated me and judged me so hard, and you know, I just tried to act straight and I tried to walk straight because somebody told me that I walked like a girl back when I was grade 4, and honestly I don't know how you can walk like a girl. I mean, okay, you can, but like I didn't see how I was walking like a girl. I was just walking normal, and then you know, that felt so weird when someone said that, so I tried to like walk like a normal person or like a straight guy, but I couldn't. I was just walking normally, and apparently that was gay too. And then I was so confused back then. I didn't know if I liked, I mean, I knew I liked guys for sure, but then a lot of people told me that was wrong, so I tried to change my I changed what I was thinking, so I didn't. I was like, okay, you can't be gay, you have to like girls, that's what the world wants you to be. So I tried to, and you know, I can't even think about a pussy. Like, no, that makes me sick. No offense. But yeah, family, they never really had like anything different. Like they never had this experience in their lives, so this was really life-changing for them when they found out when I was gay 3 years ago. But before, when I was a little kid, I used to dress up like a girl, you know. I wear like makeup, like all that shit, right? Like even like girl, like I used to be shirtless and use like my mom's bras so I can feel like a woman and then act like a girl, you know. I felt so confident. I felt like I was the queen, like I was the shit. But in my parents' eyes and people's eyes, that wasn't the shit, so I stopped doing that. When I was like a little kid, I never told anybody this, but I never told anybody this, but I actually kissed a girl on the lips before. Only one time. One time I kissed a girl on the lips. I did not like that at all. I don't know why. I just did it to prove everyone that I was straight, and I guess some people believed it, but some people are like, nope, I know you're still gay. I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever you say. Parents always criticized me on what I wanted to wear and what I liked, and they forced me to like all manly stuff. doing like you need to be more friends with boys, not girls. Like these are the girls that you're trying, like girls are trying to change you and for who you are, but I don't think so. I don't believe that in my heart, but back in the day I used to believe that, so I tried to make friends with guys. It didn't really work out because they were afraid of me. Even till this day, every single guy, even if I want to be friends with guys, they just run off because I like the same sex. But that doesn't mean that I'm attracted to you. I just want to be your friend. And even if you were cute, I probably wouldn't be attracted to you. Maybe I will, but maybe I won't. If it came to a friend situation, I probably won't be attracted to you. So, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with those bastards, but that's okay. I'm used to it. But every time I go shopping with my parents, I wanted there were shirts that were feminine, but I thought it looked really nice. So I really wanted that shirt, and then my mom was like, no, I don't like that. That's kind of too feminine or girly. So she gave me a straight shirt, or you know what I mean? So okay, so I was like, okay, fine, whatever, I'll wear it. And then during junior high, I first liked this is probably my second time I liked a guy a lot. I liked a guy when I was in elementary school, but then I really never told anybody who I liked. So I just forgot about that. And then when it came to junior high, I was going to junior high and this is when I discovered more about Gaga, and that's how she is an inspiration to me. When she released that song Born This Way, that's when my mind opened up and realized who I really was. And before, I didn't really understand the message. I just thought it was a good song, but then I got more obsessed with it and more obsessed with her, and then so I pretty much studied about her. I don't know, that sounds so creepy, but you know what I mean, and learned about more of that song. And then I realized how important that song is to me, and thank you to her to making that song to save my life. Because when I was a little kid, and when I was still in the closet, when people told me that was too gay, you can't be gay, you need to like girls, I was controlled. I was in a box, and everyone around me controlled me for who I have to be. And to be honest, I never said anything like this, but when I was a little kid, I always wanted to kill myself because nobody understood who I was. But I had my body told me, or my mind was no, once you reached out, or came out, or told at least one person that you were gay, you'll be okay. And that's why I'm still alive. What else? Yeah, so in junior high, I knew I was officially gay because I liked a guy that, girl, who knows how long I liked him. Why? I think it was 5 years I liked him. That is completely crazy. I'm a crazy loco, why? But yeah, that's when I knew, yes, I like guys, I don't like pussies, I like dick, I go to this section and not that way. And my first friend, she was bi at the time, but she didn't really tell me. I think she told me when I told her I was gay. So I told her that so I just came up to her, I was like, girl, I have to tell you something. And she was really my best friend. And I just met her in 1 year too, so, and I told her that I was so nervous to tell her that I was gay, so I just went up to her, I was like, okay girl, I have to tell you something, I like guys. And then she's like, oh my god, yes! That's so, I'm so happy that she was really happy for me. And once I told her, I never felt so alive. I felt like I could be myself around her, and before I couldn't be myself, I had to try so hard to fit in, and so hard to, what people expect me who I want to be, which was very annoying. And then She supported me, and then she told me that she was bisexual. I'm pretty sure she's straight now, but like at the time she was bisexual, so I felt like, okay, I'm not the only one. And then so after a year, everything was fine. It was amazing. And then when it came to grade 8, I told like 2 other people that I was gay. When the third person that I met when I was in grade 8, we were hanging out after school, and we went to see like the soccer game. And then she asked me to date a girl or a guy. And then I just, I didn't like back down. I was like, I would date a guy. And then she's like, so you're mean, you're gay. I was like, yeah, I am. And then she was like, oh my god. And then she hugged me, and then we went to the soccer game, and then she said, who do you think is cuter? And I just said, that guy. And then she's like, girl, me too. So like that year was like amazing, and I felt like, okay, I'm comfortable being gay now. I was comfortable when I first told my friend. The year grade 9 came in, and the grade 9 was a huge year for me. I can't believe that was 2 years. No, yeah, that was 2 years ago. Grade 9 was a huge year for me. That was the time when I started watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I saw so many coming out videos, and I was like, I really want to be that person, but I wasn't ready. And then sometime during February, no, before February, I told my bestest friends, because I've been friends with them for who knows how long, and I trust them. But the only thing that kept me not telling them that I thought they would see me differently, and that they wouldn't accept me, because I saw so many videos that nobody accepted them and all that stuff. So I was scared to tell them that I was gay. But then, I just did it. I was like, okay, I told a few of my friends, and then they asked me, will you tell this other person too? And I was like, I'm planning to. So I did. And then once I told them, I felt so good. Like, I felt like a huge bullet came out of, my shoulders. So, and they were so supportive, like, I will support you, I don't see anything different about you. You are the same person when I first met you, like, nothing has changed. So that's, like, I felt so good. And then, during February 2013, or no, 2014, that was the time when it was like, I told my parents their anti-bullying day at my school, or that day. And that day inspired me, and I was like, okay, you know what? It's time for me to, like, I'm ready to come out of my fucking closet. So I actually came out on Facebook. I just wrote out a huge paragraph being, I don't care, being gay. And then a lot of people supported me, and then my parents saw that. And when they saw that, we had a huge conversation during the night, and it was like the hardest thing for me to talk about. They asked me, my mom talked to me, my dad was like, work, So my mom came up to me, and then she was like, so I saw this Facebook post, and is this real? Like, do you mean it? And then I said, yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My mom was like, are gay, I will support you no matter what. And then I said, yeah, I am gay. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, I am gay. And then she started crying, I started crying, and then she told me to my face, no matter who you are, I will still love you, I will still love you until I die, until you die. And for you being gay, that doesn't change anything. And, so that was good. And then she told my dad, and my dad was so supportive. He was so chill. He was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, honestly, like, I'm surprised, he didn't really care. He was like, okay, I support you, like, blah, blah, blah. And it felt so good. And once I listened to Gaga's song, Hair, which is another song that saved my life, I just completely broke down. Like, I was on the floor crying, and I felt so good. And then after that night, the next day, I was so excited to go to school, but at the same time, I didn't want to go to school. Um, uh, so, you know, I went to school and a lot of people looked at me, but like not in like, oh my god, he's gay. They looked at me like, wow, I'm proud of you. And then lots of people came up to me and they hugged me, and then I just, you know, I cried. And then they're like, congratulations, I am so happy that you told your parents and blah blah blah. And then I was like, oh god, me too. And the part that really bothered me for a while, since my parents wasn't used to the whole gay thing, they were so used to like guy marrying a girl. This is like the first time experiencing a gay person in their life, and my parents were not upset, but they were still understanding what it meant, so they were still trying to change me into straight, but at the same time they know that they can't do it no matter what. And I was afraid to go home, and it was completely awkward. Like, I can't even look at my parents. I didn't talk to my parents. I mean, I talked to them, but like I wasn't really close to them. I didn't eat dinner with them for a whole week, or at least 2 weeks. And after that, my mom like researched about like so much gay people, and she fully supports it now. And you know, like it's amazing now to see them support gay like marriage now. And then yeah, after grade 9, it was an amazing year. A lot of people still ask me if I was gay even till today, and you know what, I wasn't afraid to deny it now. I'm just like, yep, I'm gay. Like, I'm so happy to say that with confidence and not being afraid. And all those years that people teased me for being gay, and like once they found out that I was gay, their faces, they're like, oh, like they were like, I did not know that. Like, they felt so bad. And you know, I wasn't like, haha, I told you so, or like, haha, like you shouldn't bully me. I was just like, yeah, you shouldn't judge me for who I was and all that shit. So they apologized, so me and them were good. So yeah, a lot of people apologized what they said back in elementary school, so that was amazing for them to have guts to say that. And then grade 10 came along, and you know what? I was like, yes, it's my year to officially be another year being gay. And you know what? A lot of people hated me for being gay during high school. They judged me. A lot of guys blocked me on social medias for me being gay, but you know what? That didn't define me. I mean, it bothered me a little bit and it kind of hurts, but that didn't change for who I was. And I was like, okay, if they didn't accept me, that's their problem. And you know, that was my story of being gay. That was my coming out story. It's probably like a little wonky, but I mean, I really hoped it helped you guys, and I hoped one of you guys to maybe come out to your parents someday. If like, I'm here to support like anybody, like no matter what, even not sexually, you know, not about your sexuality, but like maybe like family problems or anything like that. I will support you no matter what. If you guys enjoyed that video, this was a really long video. It's like 21 minutes that I'm recording, but I'm gonna be ending this. Give it a thumbs up to, I don't know, thumbs up. I don't know what else to say. Subscribe for more videos. Be happy and stay flawless, and don't let anyone tell you who you should be. And if they do, you don't need them in their life, but you don't need them in your life. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see you guys next time with my brand new video. Bye.